Well, folks, welcome back to another video, and here we are back to the cottage. Another weekend, another bit of work getting done back here. So coming back to get some more stuff cleaned up, get some more stuff cut down. Probably start off in this area right now, take a couple of these spruce trees down, and then we'll start working our way out on the road. But we've been having a few issues with the generator. So the last time I stayed back here, it took a bit to get it going. So you can turn it on from in here, or you can turn it on from in the cottage. So in the cottage, typically works better actually, because the in here, the switch where you hold for the glow plugs to activate, so that you can get things heated up. If you know much about diesel engines, it hasn't been working in here, but in the cottage it has been. But now it doesn't seem like the cottage is communicating with the generator. So yesterday I came back and I tried to get it started, and it wouldn't start from in here. But I wasn't staying here, so I just said, okay, whatever, I'll try to deal with it tomorrow. So I need to try to get this thing fired up in either in here or from in there. Get a couple fires going, and my father's on his way. Ashley dropping Bauer off at my mother's, and then she's coming back too. So I'm gonna hopefully get this thing going, get a couple fires going, get some trees down. I'm gonna go back and grab the chipper, and we're gonna chip them up and just get some stuff cleaned up. We had a crazy rainstorm here yesterday, but then it turned cold last night. So it's actually really nice for working in right now. It's absolutely beautiful outside. All right, so yeah, we're having problems with the generator. The glow plugs are not engaging. The solenoid seems like it's putting power to the relay for the glow plugs, but it's not working. So we can't fire the generator up, so we're not staying here tonight. But I'm gonna stay a little longer. It's about 5 o'clock right now. We've got a lot of work done. You could see that video that I actually had to take on my phone because my GoPro was dead, of the tree that was over here, the stump. Where did I put that? I think it's up on top of the pile there right now. But you could see in the video that Ashley took on my phone that it was completely rotted out on the inside. So very thankful that we decided to take that one down. We got it down, it's all cleaned up. You can't even really tell. I put some more stuff here, but you can't really tell that there was a stump even there. And then we got a couple more stumps ripped out over there. The deadfall that was down, we got that cleaned up. So what I'm gonna do right now is just kind of push stuff back into this fire and rip out a few stumps, and then I'll head home here in a little bit myself. Ash is heading home right now with Tony. Got Wendell with me, and head back here again tomorrow and go back at it. The walkway looks a little messed up right now, but like I said many times, everything looks bad before it looks good. But definitely feel much better about not having that tree here right now. So the fire is definitely going good again. Anyway, so I'm set up in place now to rip a couple stumps out. We got this stump here, spruce tree, that stump. I'll get those out today. I think that will probably be it for the work. I'm gonna try to get you guys some footage of that, but the GoPro battery will decide on how much I get and how much I don't. All right, so I got one stump ripped out. GoPro, of course, was dying. Hey Wendell, say hi. Say hi. Say hi to the camera. Hi everybody. Hey everybody. So Tony went home with Ashley. I'm literally just sticking around like another hour and a half or so until this fire starts to die down some. Then I'm gonna head on out of here, but that's it for tonight. But tomorrow I'm gonna come back and do some more cleanup, more work. And I know you guys are saying, oh my god, look at the mess, this place was so nice before, what are you doing? I get it. Trust me, I get it. If I was to come in here and look at before and after, not of so much of like the trees being cleared, because I think it looks way better, but just, you know, just a general situation, I'd say the same thing. But I've been around this stuff long enough, and I've done this stuff long enough that I know that it looks bad and then it looks good. Like, it's just the way it is. So don't lose faith. Trust me that I know what I'm doing, and stay tuned, because this place will be available for rent hopefully this summer. It all depends on how quick we can get the solar geared up and just get the road geared up and all that stuff, but we are hoping to have this place ready for like July. So obviously stay tuned, and we're gonna, you know, like we'll definitely put a website out. I don't know if we'll go through Airbnb. We might just create a website and just leave them out of it for now, see how much interest there is. I know a lot of people have been like, I want to rent that place, I want to come there, I want to be your first person. But anyway, stay tuned is all I can say. But tomorrow we'll pick this back up again and we will go from there. All right guys, so that was Saturday we started this. It's now Monday. Just got in here. My father's coming. Ashley's coming later with Bauer. I'll take him in the machine with me a little bit. And I'm just gonna get a fire going here right now. Start throwing some more of this stuff on, and then we're gonna tackle that twisted pine over there. And then I think we're gonna start trying to hammer out some of these ones down here. So we'll see what we get done today. We're not gonna work, you know, crazy. It's a Monday. It's a holiday here in Canada. But yeah, we'll just continue on getting this place opened up a bit. It's already starting to look so much better. So happy we took that tree down, that spruce tree, man. That was interesting, that one. It's a good thing when that tree fell down a few storms ago that they did not hit that one, because it would have gone right across the roof. All right, so the first one we're going at is this thing. And she's got some twists and turns in her the whole way up. But should be able to drop her over here somewhere. Have at her. Trying to avoid hitting that other pine tree. Hopefully drop it right around here, not go up against these maples, but we'll have to wait and see how this goes. Trees like that are kind of hard to judge. It's a big tree. You got an 18-inch bar on the saw, and it's not even coming close to doing one solid cut through for the notch. Worst thing about that is you can't even really get any logs out of it. It's so twisted. It's hard to say where this is gonna go. I kind of feel like it's gonna start snapping back. Oh, here she comes. Shaved the side off that other pine tree. That thing just exploded when it hit. So this one's actually pretty rotted out too. She's not this healthiest looking tree right there.
That's a big tree.
That's not as healthy as what it looked. That's not as healthy as what it looked.
Oh, pretty good here, but it has a little hole in it.
Yeah, it's soft up there. Okay, folks, well here we are back here for another day. Got this section here cleaned out yesterday. I'm gonna use this as another lay down area for some logs. I'm starting to get a pretty good pile of logs here. We got the big pine down. You guys seen that yesterday. That came down with a crash. The top half was rotted. It exploded when it hit the ground. Got most of it burnt up actually. There's still two pieces there. It was just too twisty and turny to even think about getting logs out of. And I've got lots of firewood. I don't need that old half rotten pine for firewood. And then we came in over here and cleaned a bunch out in through here. There were some deadfalls in here, and then just some small straggly stuff, and some not looking good stuff. I got a bunch of stumps here to rip out, but starting to get it thinned out a bit through here. And then right later on, I'll come through and take all this small stuff, all the undergrowth down. Then we'll have a nice clear view of the lake, and it will really make the nice trees stand out. So Dad is out working on the road right now. We're gonna work on the road today. So this first section of road is all mainly small stuff next to the road. We're gonna cut like 10 feet back on each side, because we only want to do this once. We don't want to trim it back and keep trimming it back and keep trimming it back and keep trimming it back, you know, every couple years or whatever. So we're going in here quite a ways on each side, but we're leaving the nice trees, but the smaller stuff is coming down. We're gonna open this up nice in through here, so you can kind of see what it looks like right now. So Dad's doing some cutting. I'm gonna grab a hold of all this stuff with the bucket, and some of the spruce firewood I'll pile off to the side somewhere, and then the rest it's going right back on the fire. Fire's been going for like 5 days now. Well, finishing up another productive day back here. I'm gonna stick around for a while, wait till this fire dies down, but as far as work goes, that's gonna be it. So got a lot cleaned out here, got a lot cleaned out there. Got some trees along this side of the road cleaned out, and then a couple that were in here, kind of straggly ones, cleaned out. There probably will be some more to come out here. There's a big spruce there that's rotten. That needs to be probably climbed and cut though. And there's a spruce and a maple tied in there. And we'll probably thin this out a little more because I really want to turn this into grass. So I want to, basically where the grass edge that's where the septic bed is. So I want to just blend that in and slightly slope it down and join in to the driveway. So when you drive in, you come in the road, you get to this point, you know, over here, you're gonna look in and you're gonna see grass with just some trees, especially in the summertime, some beautiful shade, a nice new gravel going up to the driveway, nice new gravel here. I know if you look at it right now, a lot of you guys are probably like, oh my, what is this guy doing? It is a mess. It looked so much better before, and you're right. But you can never look at something mid-project. This isn't even mid, this is the beginning. You can never look at something like this and get scared. I mean, well, I guess you can get scared, but my days of being scared are over. I know what the end goal is. I can clearly visualize it here, standing here right now. I know what my end goal will be, and that's what it's gonna look like. Right now, it looks like poop. But out here, the water level, obviously this year is really high. And I mean, there's water laying here. You rip out a few of these stumps and there's water laying here everywhere. And I was like, okay, well, I gotta rip these stumps out, I gotta grub this off and try to make it look good. But, you know, what am I gonna do to, you know, help with this situation? Well, I think what I'm gonna do, because I am gonna continue this out a little bit further, and once you get out to the bigger hemlocks, and it just is not gonna be, you know, cutting in this far. But I think what I'm gonna do is, be pretty neat to put a horseshoe pit here. So once all the stumps are grubbed off and just all the small stuff, I'll bring in a few loads of fill, and then I'll put some topsoil down, put some seed down, and then put a horseshoe pit here. Because I don't want to do it anywhere up by the house, because there's enough stuff going on up there as it is. But when you drive in, horseshoe pit, off to your right, off to your left. Anyway, that's my thoughts. That's my idea right now. You want to try to use as much space as you can whenever you disturb something. You know, you got to think, okay, what can I do with that space? I fixed up a wet spot in the road. There's a really soft spot. I'll show you guys that on the way out. I fixed that up. I put a bunch of rocks in that the previous owners had here from when they were doing all the walkways, because they use all this rock here along their walkways. So I got 4 or 5 scoops out there, dug the soft spot out, put this rock in. It's basically surge, and now it's nice and solid out there. So tomorrow it's supposed to rain, and I think I'll definitely come back here again tomorrow and rip all these stumps out here and get this area sort of manicured a bit. Nice big rock here. If I can move it, I might place somewhere, or just dig around it and expose it and make it sort of a focal point. But yeah, all these stumps, I'll rip those all out, sort of grub this all off, make it look good. But that's gonna do it for this trip back here. So when I say the water level is high right now, it's high. So when he built this walkway, I can tell from some previous photos that they didn't really experience water too much like this. But here's the walkway going to his boardwalk, and it's underwater. We've got a lot of water this year, and then the water is actually up over the boardwalk here in this one section. It's been wet. It's been so wet. We didn't have a dry summer at all. the water level just didn't drop. But all right, so obviously I have a ton of work on this road to do, but this was like a really soft spot, man. It would, you drove over this, you sunk in big time. But now I got all that rock in there, and I just drove over it and can't even really tell where I was. But yeah, it's this road is going to be a lot of work, a lot of gravel, but it will be done the right way and won't have to worry about it anymore. Here's another spot that's sunk in. Like, really, this whole side of this driveway should have a ditch here, because there's water coming down off this hill and it's got nowhere to go. But I might just build it up with some good type 2 and then type 1 on top, and that should be just fine. Anyway, we'll see how it is in the really wet months, if it's possible to be wetter than what it has been. But anyway, folks, that is going to do it for this one. I got a lot more work done, but it's just the tip of the iceberg, that's for sure. We actually got some stuff done on the inside too. No like renovations, but we've got everything rearranged at the, well, wait till a video and I'll show you. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you then. Bye.